Okay, all right, done. Done. I'll put him at the beautiful Caesar's Palace. No, good God, no. And I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Me for me. No man. What are you drinking? Champagne? Champagne cocktail? Champagne cocktail. Yeah. They watch everything, Jack.
For me to get down, for me to come to the city
Allen Park Inn?
No.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Allen Park Inn. Or our house.
No, fucking other bar. But anyway, I think I'm necessary. So the original intent of organizations, which are often pure in nature, they're wanting some sort of people have latched on to what they do, kind of become aware of their shit. I can tell you, he ended up losing what he wanted. That's $100. Solidly. Because he's Jewish. So I just don't know. He's got this weird way again. Then he's telling me how good he is. I spoke to him. I think how yard is good. He blows it. He got to this day, he blames me. I walked away, so it's my fault. I've never been nobody's lucky brother. I've never been nobody's lucky brother. This guy was
a mush.
400. He's mush.
Put him in the bathroom.
About 8 weeks ago, he started to career. He took the fucking course on hypnotics to hypnotize the blackjack sailor.
And your bracelet as well, maybe you have it. Oh man, let's see my luggage. By the way, thank you, Chase, for taking me in and loving on me. You guys come to my shows, and after the show, I'm downstairs, maybe having a worldwide spot. Okay, you know, maybe enjoying myself a little bit before I go home. And you guys come up to me and you're like, look at me yellow. Rabbi, where's that goddamn bracelet? We fucking love that. And because of this, I got tons of fans. And they come in and they love me. And I just think that I am very humbled by y'all. The fucking church is for real, dude. They do not fuck around. In Denver, I had like 5 guys go do it from the church, and they brought me reason. Okay, I had to leave. Dude, Buffalo. Oh my God, Buffalo. Nashville. Oh my God, every time I'm just saying, this is my home club. Okay, every time, 20 and 30 guys are like, man, like it's so cool, man. It's like the thing that we had is like that. It's like just going out. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to distract now. If this stuff goes really good, maybe it's fucking distract now. Alright? I think you might be ready to pop the shit. I've seen that. I've seen that look. He was popping shit out his nuts.
There's nothing like moving.
Oh, there's a little blood.
There's nothing like moving and fucking getting like stuck. You got to get stuck in your underwear. You have these and banging. I have shorts on, so we fucked it up. Now let me read this out and we'll get the fuck out of here. Don't forget. Don't forget this weekend is your fucking Saturday. It's not Thursday night. I'm at the Brea Improv in Brea, my fucking home club. Thursday, one show, Dex. Leo will be there. We're picking up the shit in new stores. Tomorrow, Leo will be there breaking his record of 3,000.
Whoa.
Put him on a skateboard and send him back. Nah, Leo will be there. Leo ain't breaking his record unless he gets paid. But he's doing personal privilege. So if you like it, bring him to your party. Leo eat fucking 5,000. You don't give a fuck at this point in the game.
$10 a month.
No, we have to. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be reasonable. Hey, man, no, you might get lucky. Somebody might know how to barbecue.
Now, Lee, don't forget, this one is in one place. You have like 19 benches. There's a $5 bill full my way.
Never. Nothing even when it's big.
He makes it.
Just the tip.
He makes $1,000. He makes thousands of dollars. Selling fucking everything. He sells hats. He's just hats. He's just hats. He's smiling. He still owes me for the game. 3 times. This thing.
Yeah, right.
He comes back and he was $5 bill. He's doing garlic fries. Nothing.
They are fucking good, aren't they?
I try to invest with them.
Say what you will. That fucking Southport Casino's got great fucking food. Their fucking steakhouse is fucking amazing. That seafood bar is good. I like the one that has better on that one, but I gotta be honest with you. You got sushi right there. You got, I think it's one of the best food in the casino. I mean, they're fucking bomb over there. They're doing it, Jack.
I like that fucking breakfast, dog. I'm happy with the 3 eggs and the fucking bacon. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That's how simple I've become. Here we go, motherfuckers. The church is brought to you by one of my favorite products. Let me explain something. I did business with these guys about 3 years ago. My bullshit. One of our first sponsors. They sent us a bunch of stuff. Till today, I still use theirs. So this is how much I always kept their raises. I always kept the main stem. I think they said this thing. They said the main stem. And I still have a backup. I don't know how they do it. But as far as razors and the whole package, that's the business and what makes it even better is they deliver right the You made the smart choice by switching to Dollar Shave. That's a smart choice right now. Dollar Shave Club will always be the smart choice. Why? Because you have great shave at a great price. It's conveniently delivered right to your door. It's an awesome life hack, no-brainer choice. You no longer have to step in the store to buy a cheap disposable razor that gave you a cheap shave, or spend a fortune on razors with gimmicks and shaving tech you don't really need. Well, I use the DSA particular razor with the Dr. Carver shave tech. I use that stuff in the shower. I put my side here, I go in the place and got it down. I get one of the middle of the guys and start shaving the bars and on the side. I shave it. Actually, see my hair. Stick it. Yeah. Dr. Carver is one of the best products. Dr. Carver shave is transparent from no precise shave. fights raise the you can make the smarter choice by joining Dollar Shave. It's a limited time. New members get their first month of the executive razor with a tube. You ready for this? The Dr. Carmen Shave Bar for only the Finland rule. For $5 with free shipping. You're not gonna beat that nowhere. After that, razors are just a few bucks a month. That's a $15 value for $5 in your first month's box. You're gonna get an awesome weight handle, which I'm telling you, I still got mine after 3 years. You're gonna get a full cassette of 4 cartridges, which will last you. These things are fucking tremendous. They're sharp, they get right to the point, and you're gonna get a tube of the shave butter. After your first month, replacement cartridges ship automatically at their regular price. There's no hidden fees and no commitments. Cancel at any time. You can only get this offer from us at DollarShaveClub.com/church. Again, 1 month for $5. That's DollarShaveClub.com/church. Again, make the smarter choice. $5. DollarShaveClub.com/church. Number 2, let me go. These days, you get everything on demand. It's like this podcast. So why the hell are you still going to the post office? Dealing with little hours, standing around when you get postage on demand with stamps.com. Anything you can do at the post office, you can do right now from your desk with stamps.com. Buy and print official postage, any letter or package using your own computer and printer. And unlike the post office, stamps.com never closes. Listen, you got a little couple cocktails in there, you're in the mood to work, you got a couple things to ship out. Who needs sleep? Get the postage whenever you need it, 24/7. Right? Whenever my wife uses stamps.com, she loves it. You know why? She puts it out there, and the mailman comes and picks it up. That's how good and convenient this is. You still got stamps.com?
I do. I still have the scale. It works great.
Correct. So what we're going to do is this. Right now, you're going to use my name, Joey, for the special offer. We're going to give you a 4-week trial. This includes postage and we're going to send you a digital scan. Don't wait. Go to stamps.com before you do anything else. Click on the radio microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Joey. Listen, you got a small business. You're trying to get a small business started. This is the economical way to go. You're one man army. You don't have time to hire somebody to go to the post office. It takes too much time out of your day. If you're going to do business, this is the smart way to do it right now.
It's the only way.
Stamps.com right now. Enter Joey. Stamps.com right now. Enter Joey. Never go to the post office again. Your time is more valuable now. I'll see you motherfuckers Thursday night, the Bray Improv. But we'll see you motherfuckers Friday. I got 2 shows. And Saturday I got 2 shows. Either be there or be square. Thursday night, if you come, tell your boss you're not going to work Friday. Tell him Cosby's making a last fucking comeback. He's going to fly in between court cases and put gorilla biscuits in your fucking drinks. I want to thank Stamps.com. Again, don't forget Stamps.com. Enter Joey. And I want to thank DollarShaveClub.com. Enter Church. And I always want to thank Hunter.com. They're our life. I'm sponsored with this since day one. Listen, I want to thank Rabbi May as usual.
Thank you, Church.
I want to thank my man Lisa Alley. He didn't say much to that, but he was stoned to
Is that B? Is that B?
No, there's no B. There's no
There's a
B.
B. There's a B.
This poor kid.
There's a B. There's a B.
No, there's no B. You're not going to tell me that the B waited 3 hours to come out at the end of the fucking podcast. Did it sting you at least? No. There's no fucking B.
Dude, I've been trying to get her to forget about that B for the last like 20 minutes. What y'all didn't see is my hand was over here just creaming and trying to pop this. And I swooped my finger down. That was the B.
There's no noise. No, he won't stop with that fucking thing. That B is.
He was about to die.
Again, I want to thank Honor. I want to thank Stamps.com. And I want to thank Harris. All of June, no July.
Yeah, no July, no August, but then I'm back in the fall. Okay, they give me the summer off. Because God bless them. I'm fucking way too
2,000 degrees.
It's 2,000 degrees. Fuck that, I'll blow up. Okay, I couldn't take it. But I'm at Harris Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come on. You guys are great. I love you. You're coming out to Vegas. I'll make you laugh hard, I promise. Okay, I'm going back. I love you.
Have a good night. Stay black. Be your work day. There you go, Liz. Oh, shit. Was the organization behind the Montgomery bus boycott. Rosa Parks and the rest, they say, is history. There are all sorts of examples. The late Congressman John Lewis, he was 23 years old when he spoke at the March on Washington, the youngest speaker that day. History is full of examples of young people leading the way in moments just like these. And if you look back through history, every single one of those movements was wildly unpopular at the time. Wildly unpopular. Just wanted to put that out there as we talk about how this moment and where it fits in the larger aspect of history. And we talk about USC because it's local. Either we went there like Tiffany Hobbs, either we've driven by there, either we're a fan of one of the teams. It's personal on some level for us. We can relate to it on some level. But part of talking about USC is understanding that USC may be a part of the larger discussion of protests going on around the country. But as Tiffany Hobbs made very clear, it's not what is happening on other campuses, because USC, in large part, started having to do with the valedictorian and how she was deprived of the opportunity to speak at graduation. This protest today had absolutely nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing. Now, there may be students who participated in the protest who did not forget about her, did not lose sight of her, but the loudest voices, the people that you saw and heard on TV, the people who were posting the supposed demands of the protest, did not include her at all. So listen to names. The things that were posted on social media, I've seen them referenced in some news articles asking for a complete divestment from Israel. The university should, making sure that there are no sorts of funds which are being used for, tell me, Tiffany, I can't remember all of them, but they were very vague in nature.
Sure, it was related to, like you said, funding. The funding of weaponry to Israel and other factions that are a part of this aggression on or at or in Gaza, in Palestine. So they largely were financial in nature.
Okay. Had nothing to do with Austin Boston.
Not these original ones, no. And if I may, Mo, I've been looking at, in the last segment, I spoke about these fringe groups, one specifically. It's called RevCom LA. Their new name is RevCom Core LA. And they actually posted on their social media, this fringe group, essentially a declaration of intent to disrupt anything that USC might do today, because of what they feel is a lack of support of USC's Palestinian organizations or pro-Palestinian organizations.
They're explicit. They're involved.
USC's Palestinian organizations or pro-Palestinian organizations.
They're explicit. They're involved.
USC's Palestinian organizations or pro-Palestinian organizations.
Welcome to Podcastville, cocksuckers. This podcast is brought to you by Nature Box. Listen, you don't want to eat better, but when it comes to snacks, Sometimes it feels like the whole world is delicious and a billion calories versus boring and tasteless. It doesn't have to be that way. Up your snack game with Nature Box. And right now, what we're going to do is Nature Box is offering the family, you guys, 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/Joey. I don't know if you know about Nature Box, but they have over 100 snacks that taste good and are actually better for you. All snacks are made from high quality, simple ingredients, which means no artificial flavors or sweeteners, so you can feel good about what you're eating. Listen to me. It gets delivered right to your house. You're having a good time. You're watching a movie. You're a little in the mood for a snack. There's Nature Box right there for you. Healthy, nutritious, and delicious. And like I said, I'm going to give you 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/Joey. Again, naturebox.com/Joey. 50% off your first order. Number 2, you're calling me all day. You're bothering me. Joey, I got locks. But what good is a lock if you got nobody dependable to put it in with? If you're watching games, that's one thing. It's time to start making money. MyBookie is the industry-leading website that hooks you up with all your decades of expertise. You can bet with confidence. So what I'm going to do is this. Join today. MyBookie. I'm telling you, you guys are degenerate gamblers. You know I love you, motherfuckers. I love you the time. This is the way to go. MyBookie.ag. You join now, and MyBookie will match your deposit with up to 100% bonus. Use promo code CHURCH to activate the offer. Visit MyBookie.ag and use promo code CHURCH today. I'm going to break it down. You play, you win, you get paid. Go to MyBookie.ag. You're happier than you did. Tell them Uncle Joey sent you.
Power wash the patio for your housewarming on Amazon. Okay. How are you going to celebrate? By hooking the hose to the spigot thingy, and then watering my mouth. Easy, Miguel. You got work tomorrow. Shop Amazon for everything, every day.
Get the hydration your lips crave with the Leave On Lip Slipping Mask from Laneige. This mask is also hydrating and nourishing with berry fruit complex, shea butter, and Lulu seed butter. Apply the mask as you sleep and wake up to lips that feel softer and look visibly smoother. See the results and meet your new nighttime bestie, the Lip Slipping Mask from Laneige. To get the Lip Slipping Mask from Laneige, just tell Alexa add the card. That's Alexa add the card.
The American Express Black Card here, 5 times.
Oh, time. When others stop, where do you dare me to draw the line? You got your body, now you want my soul. Don't even think.
Greetings, you bad motherfuckers. Before we can start the podcast, obviously you guys have heard the horrible news. My dear friend passed on Friday. A lot of you people hit me up and said if we could do like a memorial podcast. And I was going to have a bunch of people come in and call in and stuff like that. You know what? I've been around for 20 years. I could do a fucking thing on them by myself. Backwards, I got my little brother Steve Smith, who's got a heart of gold. And the fucking Christ killers here, as usual, fucked up to the gills. What's happening, gentlemen?
How are you, Joey?
Good. Friday, I'm in jiu-jitsu. I walk out the door. I got no calls. I get in the car. I start the car. And also I got a call from a dear friend, Lance, and she was crying. And I knew right there what she was crying about because she spoke to Ralphie all the time. Was his longtime friend, publicist Stacy Pocaludo. And, I came up with Stacy and I heard her crying and I knew right away. I drove home. You called at one point. The phone started ringing. She told me not to say nothing because the family didn't know yet. But then it was too late by the time I got home. TMZ had released it. And then the phone started ringing. And I just sat there fucking confused. I didn't know. I couldn't put the pieces together. I called my wife. She was at Target. She fucking lost it. My wife loved him to death. He gave us a crib. We didn't ask him for a fucking crib. He goes, I'm going to give you something for the baby. Some fucking UPS is knocking on the door with a fucking crib that's worth $10,000 with buttons. And it was just so I knew it was gonna kill her. He knew what she liked, the southern shit that they grew up on.
Yeah.
So like she was crying about that the other day. He wanted to look butt pies, wanted some shit, But it was even sad. And then the calls started coming in from all over. I called my brother George, who was walking into our grandmother's wake. And I go, "You ready? I even got worse news for you, George. Ralphie's gone." And he called me on later at that night. He was dealing with his grandmother's fucking death. I also had piled Ralphie on him, and I felt bad after I did it, but I didn't want him to hear it somewhere.
Yeah, you had to.
I called my friend Pete in Houston, who was a dear friend of Ralphie's, Pete Pirelli. You don't get to meet Pete Pirelli. People don't like him. I love him to death. He's one of the first guys that headlined me, and he loved Ralphie. And that's how it went down. Friday was basically just the shock. And then Friday night was when it got worse a little, when I started realizing what was going on, when Ari called and Josh Wolf called late night. And I had spoken to Josh that afternoon after it happened. He was upset. Next thing you know, fucking Sarah Tiana called, and I tried to butter her up and tell her, "Don't worry, I got the edible for you." That's what stopped her from crying. And then Saturday, I had to do kid stuff, but every once in a while I would realize, for people who have experienced death before, a lot of you have, it's a magnitude of emotion, and then you go numb, and then time is the healer. Whatever in levels, you get better in levels, but the number one thing is coming to grips with it. Like, my body and mind still haven't come, because I wouldn't talk to him sometimes for 4 days of the shot. So my body's just, he was supposed to come into LA last week. The plan was for him to come to LA last week. If you look at the Comedy Store on Tuesday, he had a spot at the store Tuesday night. So we were going to try to do the podcast Wednesday, and he was going to fly back because he was going to get the Comedian of the Year. So I didn't think about him coming in. I assumed he's doing the podcast Wednesday. So when I went to the store Tuesday night, you're at the store, you go down there, let's take a picture. You bump into somebody you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Next thing you get in your car without knowing. I got here at 6:30 today without my bag. I came home, sometimes you have so much on your mind.
Absolutely.
And I got in the car and headed up Laurel Canyon. Next thing you know, fucking, when I get to the house, I'm laying in bed with the sleep apnea mask on. I was like, wait a second. I didn't see Ralphie today. So the first thing, Wednesday morning, I called just to make sure I didn't know if he had the kids. Tuesday, and he went over or something. And he said no, that he didn't feel well. He had pneumonia. But he had a different angle to him. I could always make him laugh. And this day, I couldn't make him laugh. Something wasn't right. And I hung up on him. I didn't think nothing odd. I just thought maybe he'd be having a bad day. And I came on and I told Lee that night. We had a podcast Wednesday night by ourselves. And I sat there and I told Lee that I didn't think Ralphie had much time. It didn't have anything to do with the pneumonia.
Yeah.
It didn't have nothing to do with that. It had to do with a tone in your voice that I recognized. One day when I was a kid, I was leaving the house. Getting ready to leave. You're getting ready to leave and the phone rings, and we had no caller ID in those days.
Yeah.
I went and I picked up the phone. It was my mom. And she looked at the time. I'm here. I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'm going to come home because I don't feel good. But I'll never forget I left the house thinking, her voice sounded weird. I didn't know then until years later that she died that night. It wasn't a heart attack. It wasn't congestive heart failure. It wasn't, it's what the Chinese call you die of a broken heart. You die from the inside out. Sometimes so many things are going on in your life, and at one point, something just strikes you and you ain't coming back. It's not a depression. It's a different level. It's the level that I don't want to do this no more. That's a complete different level of depression. The level when, you know why they found it. He missed radio. He didn't go to radio. It was Friday morning. So, I know he's in a better spot. I know